Hello guys, so I will just quickly record the remaining part, right? Let's do that. The first issue was, there was some space, right? I mean, there is space between this and the route. The browser will not accept that. It will replace space with @ right? And that means this slug is not matching to our database. So that was the issue. Slug must be, I forgot to put a dash here, right? Okay, no space. Fine, you can look at here, all right. Okay, so that was the first issue, and I have fixed that one. The next thing, right? Let me run the server and then npm run dev. Okay, once we copy the code inside our slug page right here, see how it will work, right? I mean, once you go live view, let's go localhost 3000. Once you click, now let's see if this work, right? When I click, it should work now. Okay, it worked, right? So you can see something like this. Clear? So there is total 3 sections, right? This is the first section, second section, and third section. In Excel is right. Or earlier I saw you clean this up. Now we are talking about the final page, the details page. Okay, let's see if this is the details page, right? This is the details page. We divide this into the grid. Okay, let's say this is a grid of the page, right? This grid has 5 columns. Okay, column 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? 5 columns. So the first column is the image. So image box will take these 2 columns, right? Like that. It will just take that column because we have grid 5 column image. We tell image to take image box. There is a div, right? That box will take 2 columns. Okay, so you're going to see the main image here. Now you have to look at how image component is working, right? And there is 2 child image, okay, small image. So to understand this whole image, you have to understand the image component. Okay, next section also takes 2 columns, right? And now you have to look at this box and understand each part now. So there is top part with the details, and here at the button and the price and all that, right? Second one. Okay, there is 2 part in this section also, right? And finally you're going to see the card right here. The card has the like add to cart button, and there is something, I think there is a price, right? Yeah, price, the price. Okay, status, price, and all that you can see, right? This box. Okay, so this second one, this is taking 2 column, and the finally taking last column, right? It will take last column automatically. Now we have to understand code. The first thing is here metadata, right? This is from the Next.js. This function is coming from Next.js. Generate product slug, that is fine. I mean, you just call this function generate metadata, right? This is the Next.js function, and I will show you somewhere. Okay, where is that? I think we have to go to the Next.js. Let's look at, right? Next.js and generate metadata, right? It's built in. Okay, so you just type a script, right? Just call an export function. This is how you write, right? And then you have params, and then from params.slug, right? Params is what? The slug. Okay, basically the route. This is the params, right? Parameter. See how we can grab this value, right? It's just based on this slug, the name here. Look at this. If we put ID here, then that will become ID, right? We have given slug. So after products, whatever comes, that is the slug information. Okay, and based on that information, we can find data from the database, right? So see how this function works. You can simply call this generate metadata, right? Metadata like that. Metadata, you pass in the parenthesis. Look at this function. Okay, you have to understand this whole thing here. No, if I remove this, right, this is the function. Look at that. So you have curly bracket with params and colon, the type of the params. Type of the params is basically params is object. It has a slug property, and that is string. So this params is object of string, right? So once you have this string params, you can get params that slug object, like you can pass this slug to this get product by slug. It will give you that single product. If no product, then return not found titles. If you find the product, then return title and description like that. It will set title and description in our page, right? Inside the HTML, inside the DOM, okay? Inside the document, it will set title and description, fine? And I can show you that here, right? If you go back, whatever is the title for this, right? Men's causal polo, you will see that inside here also. So in the head and meta, that's the title. Look at this. That's the title. And then you have the metadata right here. Fine. So you can see that. So the next step is, okay, so now we have the component. This is just to generate metadata, right? Done for our SEO, for the search engine. How you get metadata dynamically, right? I mean, in our root layout, look at here. In the root layout, we added something by ourselves, like title and description. We have added something, but we can generate for each item, right? Because they have different title, different names and all that. We can do that. Okay, we can do that, right? So let's talk about the page now, right? This page, the product details page, because once you click the product, you hit this page, right? You hit here. So what are the information in that page now? The first one is you have to understand this grid column 1. A small device, it will be one column, so it will be stacked on top of each other, right? That's how it works. Large device, 5 column. This product image will take 2 column, right? You have to pass the image now. So okay, what is this component, where it is, how are you gonna find that? And now you have to go to your component shared product, right? And then product image. You need to understand this, right? This component is taking the params image, right? It's taking the image. That image is nothing but a array of the string, right? And you displaying the big image on the top. Then you have flex box with the loop through this array and display that but small image on the bottom, right? Now there is a div which is wrapping this image. You click on that, the index of the image will change here, right? Index will set from 0 to 1 or 1 to 0, right? It will keep switching. When index change, that image source file will be changed also, right? The path will change and you are seeing different image, right? For example, you click, look at this, index 1, index 0, okay? So that's how it works, right? Because this is big image, but you get the point, okay? That's how things work. So that's the image component, and that is what we are importing here. You just give the image array from this, here, right? See, where is the component? I mean, we are just getting the, we are just getting this product slug, right? We are just getting that for now, okay? We don't have all this, we're gonna create this later, but for now, we can even remove that for now, no need. It should be okay, right? Even you can leave it, no problem, but the only thing you worry is this one, right? Because of that slug, you can fetch the product, single product. If no product, you return it not found, which is from the next navigation. You can import from the next navigation function and it will return not found page, okay? Then you display the first product image inside 2 column. Then this box have all the details of the image or our product, which has, you have to look at here, 2 columns, flex call, right, with full gap and all that. Okay, now inside it says flex call. That means it has couple of boxes now, right? That's the first one, and this is the second one. Okay, so you have to separate like this, right, and try to understand what information is inside each box by looking at here, right? So this is all the information in the first box, and then you have second box with the price and description, right? Or only I think, yeah, only description. Okay, the price is on the first box, price, right? So look at this price also. Price also has the product price component running. You just have to pass the value, right? The price value, pass it, and also you can pass some CSS because there is optional. Okay, either you can pass the CSS or you just pass the value. You must pass the value, but you can pass CSS also, right? And then finally you have description. Okay, that is second one, and the last one is the card, right? So see, total 3 section. Okay, 3 columns. 3 means 2 column, 2 column, 5 column. This is the last column, that is a card from the SATCN. So card name, basically class name, right? Card content, and inside there is a div with the price, and you call the product price, send the value, right? So that you get nice displayed price. Okay, and then after that, like, look at here, price and the price, right, on the right side. How this work, you have to, how that is separate. Again, same thing, flex justify between, right? Look at here, and there is some margin bottom. So even this one, flex justify between, right? We have utility class also, you can use that. If you want flex between, it will work also, right? Same thing with the status. And after that, you have the, if there is item in stock, then display add to cart. If not, you don't display, right? That is all. When this is true, then only display this. Okay, if there is stock in the product, then only display the add to cart button. So something like no stock, right? So let's see which one has no stock here. If I click, then status unavailable, right? See, so that is coming from the SATCN badge, right? Here you have a status also, then you have add to cart button. So please go section by section, right? Try to understand. Okay, you look at the first line of code here. Grid column 1 for a small device and grid column for 5 device, right? Sorry, the large device, MD device. That means you see, check which box is taking how many columns. So this first one is taking 2 columns, that is image. Second is the description, right? That taking 2 columns. So we done, and then finally is the card, right? So this box is wrapping the card, okay, which is the last column, right? And everything is inside this grid box. That is all, was the second explanation, right? So I hope I will upload this video. That should be good enough. Thank you very much.